Hey everybody, happy Labor Day. Um, I've been reading this morning like I normally do, and digging into His Word. And I started looking at some of my devotions and the reference Labor Day, and then I come to one that puts a little bit some things in perspective for me and maybe you too. And it started referencing Matthew 16, so we're familiar with the verse. I just, didn't really put it in perspective with Labor Day. And not that it is a Labor Day verse. This is what I'm using it for. So he's talking to his disciples in 16:24. And if any of you want to be my disciples, if you want to follow me, then you must take up your cross. And so many times we fail to take up our cross and understand what that even means and take on the world by leaving the world behind. In other words, by leaving the worldly things, put those aside because they really don't matter. Your soul is what is important, and the things that you do for others is what's important, and the things that you do for others in His name is what's important. So anything that you do, you want to glorify Him. And when it comes to labor, when it comes to work, guys and girls have this problem. We see people that take career paths and all they do is focus on their career. And then they decide they do want to have a family, or maybe they had a family already, but they still are focused on that career. And you're so focused on the career because that's actually easy. Working is easy. Working for the Lord is not. It's a challenge. So when you take on your career and you become that workaholic, good for you to try to better yourself in some ways, but you're only bettering yourself, trying to better yourself financially, or maybe with a title or something. And while at home, your kids are seeing that. Your kids are seeing, oh, my daddy goes to work all the time, or he works late all the time, or he works all this overtime all the time, and or my mom or whatever. And you're not there doing the hard stuff. You're not home doing the hard stuff. You're not there setting the example of taking up your cross and following Jesus. And if they don't see that, then they're not going to do it either. And then everything that you have here now, you can't take it with you. So what are you really working for, or who should you be working for? So it's just something to think about. And I'm not trying to dog anybody that works their butt off. I'm glad you have that work ethic and energy. I work hard. I have a good work ethic and I have a lot of energy. But what I had failed to do earlier in my career and my life with my children is set that example. I failed to pick up that cross in front of them so they would understand and see what I'm doing and why I'm doing the things I'm doing and who I'm doing them for. And that's because I wasn't doing them for God. I was doing them for myself. And what I thought I was doing for myself, I thought I was also doing for my family. However, titles and finances aren't what's going to, aren't the only thing that's going to get my family through things. They need God in their life, and they need a man or an adult figure in their life that is going to set that example of Jesus, and that's going to set that example for them so that they will set that example for their children and their families. So just something to think about. And as you go through any day, about taking up your cross, following Jesus, and just understanding the importance of setting that example for your family and others to see. So that's what I got for today. So anyway, enjoy your Labor Day, and I'll talk to you later.